Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome to all as we find out how does one Gauntlet. Now, in true how does one fashion, I know next to naught about this game, so we're going to be jumping in and playing for a while. I will impart my first impressiones and we will see if it is any fun. Now, I do know Gauntlet has quite the storied history and that it is top-downy, hacky, slashy, so this should be fairly interesting. This is the first Gauntlet game I have ever played, so I'm going to be quite interested in finding out what it's all about. And I also imagine that if any of you guys have played the other Gauntlets, you'll be quite interested into seeing how this compares and how I, as a first-time Gauntleter, find it. Okay, so I'm controlling Mr. Warrior Man here, and oh my god, that was awesome, spinny death thing of death. Okay, so we've got different types of attack. Ooh, okay, there we go. And then we've got our powerful, more right one, and we've got our actual abilities. So this is a game surrounded around the notion of 4-player co-op, but of course, did I just press a button that killed all my friends? Because if so, that is delicious. Oh no, but seriously, that is.
Did I drink too much?
Yes, apparently you did. I will prove my worth. Boom! Awesome. Nice. Behold Thor's fighting prowess. Of course I can. I am Monster Man. I mean, really, that is. Okay, so there is combinations as well. That is quite cool. Boom, 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 boom! That is so much fun, and there's kill chains as well. Okay, I'm liking this so far. The Gramanaf, guys, I can confirm. The graphic style is really quite nice, sort of soft pastel-y, but also fairly competent. There's some lovely gory blood splatters, which really make all the difference when you're playing a hack and slash like this. That is really quite cool. Oh, the cleave was awesome! Oh, that was beautiful! Actually cleaved him in twain. And boom! The rush as well. That is really nice. Oh, the fact that I can actually say I'm going to cleave them in twain is beautiful. I can see this game already being great fun when playing with 4 players. And asleep he goes. Valkyrie. So the Valkyrie's got very quick attacks. And no, that spear is awesome. Boom! Boom, the fact you can spam that is really good fun. I do like that a lot. And okay, so shield block is the shift, and then nice, that's her special. The spear, by far, the most fun thing that she can do. Like, that is just incredibly awesome. Boom! Nice. Boom. Boom! Shield block. Blocking with the shield. And this is a very neat way of actually doing a tutorial. Like, I really like how they've gone about this. It's both really good fun, but it's also very good at teaching you how each of the heroes work and what kind of stuff you're going to be faced with. And there's another lovely shield block, and this is just, I mean, it seems kind of overpowered, but I can't judge that based on the tutorial, but this is awesome. Oh, chains is what I'm trying to say. And down the Valkyrie goes. So next up we have a sort of fiery mage and also a ranger type. So we have quite the classic entourage, with the Valkyrie being probably the most unique.
What? Alright, the Gauntlet.
Aye, so the elf can spam really fast left clicks. They also have a more powerful slow sniper shot. That is awesome. And then we have dodge roll. The fact that you can spam all these makes me think that the enemies are going to be ridiculous. Oh, that is powerful. Simply because the heroes are so powerful, the enemies need to be crazy to keep up with this. And let us bomb once again as we snipe him for the victory. Oh wait, no, this guy. Hey. Cool guys don't look at their snipe. I mean, I technically did, so that's a lie. I'm lying. Just gonna pile everyone here for when they fall. Hey! That's better.
Interesting.
Fum. And down we go. And now the character that I'll probably like the most, because I am a magic addict. I really, really am a magic addict. Rage wizard, indeed.
So this is the first.
Oh yes, that is what we're talking about. That is what we are talking about. So the wizard doesn't have the normal special that the others do. He actually just has an array of spells.
What?
Ah. He's actually a lot more involved to use. So he's got... Ah, that is so cool. Shift, shift, boom. Okay, so that's Ice Beam. Right, shift, and then left. Oh, that's... Okay, wait. Right. Shit. Right. Okay, so holding down left just fires a solid beam of ice. Okay, so it actually just changes the spell that I'm doing. So, right, shift, left. So now I've got Chain Lightning. That's a really neat way of fighting. A lot more in-depth than the others. I am liking that, though. So you can charge it for a while as well, which is cool. Actually, no, it just takes a while for that to go off. Sweet. And then... Space. 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 Space is fire. So space, right, left. Whoa. That one is awesome. Mass AoE. Okay, this guy is by far my favorite. He does some cool stuff. So right, space. What's this? Oh, so it's like a... Get out my face! Nice. So the last combination, I imagine, is... No, wait. That's what I just did. Wait, there we go. That's what I want. Oh, that one is cool. So that's like a teleport. So you've got to like quickly change between them all while fighting. That's really, really neat. Ooh, that one's cool. That one's really cool. All right, get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Boom. So we freeze them, and then let's go to the fire bomb. Ah, I did a mana shield there as well. Oh, so there's... Okay, so there's double of the same elements. That's the ice beam, but just one is the ice flow, and then we've got that, which makes... Okay, this guy's going to take some real getting used to, and I'm probably flailing really hard right now, so let's just not continue. Goodbye, zombies. Goodbye. Enough indeed. Down into the gauntlet we go. I love how he gets knocked out by magic, just in a lovely sort of Dracula sleep pose. Everyone else is just slumped, and he's just like, I'm enjoying this. Lay down. Lay down. That would be quite wrong otherwise, now that I think about it. I think we'll go for... Oh, that looks cool. How am I supposed to eat this golden food? Too much for anyone. Why is this so hard? A regular gauntlet night out. Alright, let us do a regular gauntlet. And I am going to probably play as the... I kinda like the Valkyrie, so let's have a bash with the Valkyrie. So as you can see, this game is definitely meant for 4 people in mind, one of each of the classes working together, doing your slaying, and generally having fun. So, you know, I'm just generally really lonely.
Morak, the only wizard powerful enough to have summoned the Gauntlet. This astral manifestation of my powers is a trial where only the strongest will prevail. Find the 3 lost shards of Tirfing and bring them to me, and I will grant you power and riches unimaginable.
But what if I can imagine them?
Never managed to acquire all the shards. I don't expect you to make it, but go on.
Well, I'm gonna make it, because I'm the main character.
With that power in my hands, nothing could stand in the way of my vengeance.
Hello, shop. Ghost or Boots of Ranadam. Okay, so there's actually stuff to buy. That's really cool. I'll have a more look at that in a bit. Let's just first find out how this operates. I imagine when everyone's fighting together, you can do some really cool things. Can I not go in number 1? I feel like number 1 makes a lot of sense, but no, apparently not. So I guess we're going on to into this number 1. Yep, I am an idiot. That is... Yeah. So yeah, obviously you gotta remember, guys, that everything I'm about to doing... Ooh, it's supposed to be done with 4 people. Nice. Boom! Okay, that is the most fun way to acquire gold, just generally ever. The Valkyrie Spear is just really, really satisfying to use. You have no idea. No, you do have some idea, because I keep telling you, and will probably continue to keep telling you. Got a lovely mana potion. Smash some more gold up. Looking pretty good. Alright, so far this is playing like your normal hack and slash. Break things, get gold, and in a minute we'll be killing enemies, which is all good. Boom. That does a surprising amount of damage. Did we just kill the king? Nice. We killed the king. That's some regicide. Na.
You made a tactical decision to destroy the food. Impressive.
Thanks. Thanks for calling me an idiot, basically. Appreciate it. Corrupted mummy. Alright. Well, you really were an impressive enemy, I have to say. Just generally speaking, you have really significantly impressed me. I'm going to assume that the game gets harder, and would already be harder if I was actually playing with 4 people. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Well then. Boom. Okay, so, oh my god, should not have done that. Should not have done that. Yep, I am eating my words. So you do take a lot of damage. Yep, the game was like, what the fuck did you say, bitch? Okay, we are awake because we used our skull coin. Wow, that does okay, I should have used that more, definitely. So the problem with this spear is that I obviously can't spam it if I am being constantly attacked, which I, am, but it does do a massive amount of cleavage. No! No! Nice! This makes me so happy. Oh, and these awesome little unlocks as well. They're nice things to work towards. I am pretty damn impressed with this so far, I have to say. I am liking it. I kind of want to get Fluke and Hollow and Evans to have it and actually play through it, maybe do some episodes on it, because it does seem really quite good fun. So let's just grab all the money again. It's probably faster using the spear than it is to walk to the sides of the room, to be fair. There we go. So basically, go through challenges, defeat dudes, unlock the shards, and complete game. Fairly simple formula, and it's all about the good fun slashing. Now, I'm kind of concerned about the lack of things each character can do. Like, they've only got one special ability, they've only got a few combos. The wizard obviously has the most going for him. The items will of course help with that, but, for example, after 3 hours of playing, doing this will almost certainly no longer be, quite as fun, I have to say. Let's eat the food this time, probably, be less moronic. But then again, as I've said, this is designed for 4 people to be playing, so I would probably be pacified by the fact I'm enjoying this with my friends. But, I mean, it's not always that you can say a game's fine because it's more fun when you play with friends, because everything's more fun with friends. However, when a game is specifically designed for you to play with friends, then yes, you can say that. And I can see the enjoyment of being with them overriding the fact that I'm bored of constantly dashing through people. Though I really would like to kill this tomb and obviously not unlock my death. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And die. Block, 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 block. Let's get tactical on this. And away. Oh, damn. Shield went over there. Okay. Well, let's head back towards here. There we go. Run. And boom. That did good. Okay, and then if we combo the shield, that's actually really effective. Surprisingly, I know, if I play sensibly, it's actually really effective. I mean, who would have thought it? Certainly not I. Alright, there we go. Kill all of them. Well, this certainly is one hell of a gauntlet, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely an aptly named game. I really am loving the art style as well. Like, genuinely speaking, it's not too dull, despite us being in just brown completely. I love the kind of pastel moss move. Like, it's kind of the top-down version of the Dishonored graphic style, and I really do like that. Okay, so a lot of box destroying to do. Box destroying tends to be quite good. Jumpity jump! So there's cool environmental things as well. I have not much to complain about, really. I mean, especially, I know I keep saying this, but I probably am going to, because it does make sense. Considering that it's supposed to be played with friends, there's nothing I can really say. I mean, the negative thing is it's kind of not worth picking up from what I can see. If you're after a single-player experience, there's probably better games to engage you if you want a single-player top-down sort of, maybe Titan Quest, actually. I love playing that single-player. But yeah, In terms of multiplayer experience, this is looking pretty good, especially the tactical aspect of it. Having to work together with your teammates, with your friends, I can imagine it causing some really quite fun situations and people failing, getting each other killed, some really intense moments trying to save or 3 people dead, watching one person desperately try to stay alive, that kind of deal, and that gives me some really good vibes. It really, really does. Smash through there. Don't need to block anything. Oh god, that is... And there we go. Let's grab some more health. I do love that health is nicely cooked roast chicken. That makes me really quite happy. Oh yeah, I forgot that it doesn't actually let me spear through them. The bigger they are, the harder they fall indeed. And I imagine one of the other classes might be slightly better at soloing than, for example, the Valkyrie, but I just love her spear thing. And this shield throw, as it turns out, is incredibly useful, and this explosion is probably going to be quite good. In fact, yeah, it's going to pick off quite a few of them as they come over here. And spear throw, and spear charging thing. Get away from me, get away from me. Yep, don't care about you. And spear throw. Nice, so that's an enemy that explodes when it dies. Good, brand new enemies are good. The enemy variety is really... I mean, so far, 3 different types of enemies, but I've barely scratched the surface, and from what I can see, each area is going to be themed. For example, this is sort of Egyptian-type undead, sarcophaguses, sort of pharaohs, and that's a really nice aesthetic. It's better than your usual zombie-type undead, because the Egyptian undead aesthetic is very underutilized, actually, and it's got some really cool, iconic stuff going for it. Okay, can we get through here? We kind of... No, we can't. We need to find more keys. Where art more keys? For I, the Valkyrie of yore, require them. Okay, so nothing going on over here. Okay, it's actually better just to run over that than it is to use my ability. That's a shame. I thought I was being all clever. No, and I love, like, the massive amounts of blood from where I was fighting. Although I'm not sure why these undead have blood. That seems a little bit inconsistent, game. So I went that way, so if we go up here, this is where I had my first proper fight, so that's still blocked off. So there is an exploration element to it as well, which is very good indeed, especially as you could split up and search for traps type deal. So that's where we made our jump, so there really is nowhere else that I can see that I have not been. I'm probably just being incredibly blind then, aren't I? You guys have probably been like, dude, it's really obvious where you have to go, what are you doing, what's wrong with you? I mean, just go. I mean, I wouldn't want to waste a key on that anyway, because that's not the next area. Where are new keys? Where are they? Where do they roam? Where do they roam? Ooh, we can pick up the explosive barrel. Can I, for example, crack this wall with the explosions? Because it is... Ah, lovely. That's really nice as well. Actual environmental interactions. That makes me... very, very happy. Get out of that area, get out of that area, and boom! Boom! Nice! Nice! Awesome. In fact, we really want this crown as well.
I think I'll hold
Boom. Of course we'll hold on to this. We're king now. We are king! I could go back and unlock the other door, but I'm not incredibly bothered about doing so. Oh, joy! Yay! And a fail spear thrust by me. Spear thrust? No, shield throw. I know the difference between a shield and a spear. Don't you worry. Boom! And nice. That was epic. That was epic. This game is so much fun. There's no other way of saying it. This game is really, really good fun, and I so want to get other people involved and play this, and that's a really good thing, especially with the disappointing Sacred Free. This is really nice to see, I have to say. I have to say a lot. It's really quite a curse now that I think about it. And down you go. Lovely. Let me leave this room. So I'll be able to actually buy an item from the shop once I finish this as well. I like how this holy Valkyrie who's on a quest of noble vengeance is still loving a bit of money every now and then. Oh, these things are just ridiculous. And again, the repetitiveness is also dulled by the fact you're supposed to be playing it with people, because you're just chilling, you're just talking, you're just working your way through. You're not trying to play this single player, trying to get like involved in stuff and maybe the story and just focusing on it. So they have obviously designed the game with you playing with other people in mind. So I can't really have too much of a problem with that. There's a lot of stuff going on behind there. I'm not sure if I exactly want it though, so I'm just going to try and kill all of this, get rid of him before he becomes a problem, and one more shield should do the trick. Yes, it bloody shall. Don't mind me. Oh, that was, that was a lot more than I expected now that I think about it. Boom, that was satisfying. Boom, and boom. Get out my way. So we'll get rid of this one, and then we can go handle the other one. We don't care about those guys. Hello, everybody. My name is... Yeah, it's quite worrying now that I think about it. I don't know what my parents were thinking calling me Oh. He's going to die, which is going to get quite the few kills for me, so is that. So you actually drop the key as well, which means if you die, your allies need to quickly grab the key from your corpse, which is really cool as well. Oh, he's dead! Nicky stuff. That is quite the good mentality to encourage. I approve, game! I approve. Down we go. Sweet. So, finish off those guys with a cool shield throw, and then we'll go check out... Why did I do that, actually? I was like, maybe there's something different if I jump this way. Which, to be fair, I mean, there could have been, but no. And boom! Hey, guys. Can I maybe offer you a shield? I don't know why I did that. Did he just become a explodey guy? I think he did. So does that mean those guys enchant people? They do. They enchant them into explodies. That's quite awesome. Boom, boom, boom! Down you go. I kind of want to play as the other characters as well now, which is good. Because all of them, to be fair, were certainly interesting. And, you know, the fact I've not been using the opportunity to cleave people in twain is quite a sin. In fact, I won't blame you if you're mad at me for not choosing the Barbarian. And they can all go. Lovely. Ow! Damn you, single zombie! Damn you! And those guys... the shield is kind of weird. Sometimes it does what you expect it to, and sometimes it doesn't. Now, I'm going to assume this is the boss room. No, the floor is just cleared. Alrighty, then. So I imagine the game pretty much continues in much the same way. But from my first impressions, guys, which are... this is all this is... I'm really quite happy with it. There's a lot going for this game. The characters are cool. The item shop looks definitely a nice way of customizing and tailoring for what you're doing. The teamwork aspect and actually playing with other people as all four characters seems great. I am happy. I really am happy. Death. Oh, okay. I'll just fight death. I guess I just have to run from death. This is freaking epic. This is epic. I have to run away from death the entire thing. Can I even kill these ghosts? At least I can kill the ghosts. So death is just going to keep stalking me down these corridors. That's such a neat mechanic and idea. Just constantly run! Run! Oh, I could just imagine the Skype calls while playing this game, and it is glorious. It really... Oh my god, let me out, let me out! Okay, Death is trying its best to kill me. And Death is gone. Death is gone, guys. Well, I think you have got the gist of this game. I would definitely recommend giving it a try if you have a group of people willing to play. But for now, my name has been Rage. I will see you all next time. Remember to like if you've enjoyed this, found it helpful, entertaining, and or useful. Any of the above, really. I mean, just... I'm not picky. I'm not picky. Death, stop trying to kill me. I know it's your job. I know that's what you do. But it's kind of rude, not gonna lie. Cool guys. Cool Valkyries, in fact. Don't look at explosions. So periodically he is going to try his best to ruin my day. That is so neat. But yes, my name has been Rage. I will... Oh! Yeah, well, that is... I will see you next time. Oh, goodbye.